Another question I've got, you talk about oxbows a lot, and we got a lot of drainages in this country, and like close to home where I do a lot of hunting, we've got a lot of creeks with little tributaries that come into them. And where those tributaries connect to the bigger body of water, as long as the terrain in there is correct, would that work like an oxbow?
It could. I mean, an oxbow is an oxbow, but I mean, if it makes a narrow path to it for the deer to travel where what makes an oxbow special is that the deer knows where the danger is going to come from. That's why they like to bed there. So, I mean, if that creates like a point or a funnel of, it's the same reason they like points, right? It funnels the danger right down the point, right? So, if it works in that manner, yeah, it'll work kind of the same way.
Cool.
Hey, Dan, well, I'm going to ask Dan a question real quick, Mike. Can you explain how deer use oxbows and how they set up on them?
Well, I've seen them set up both ways, where they have either the wind blowing into them and they bed up against the water and watch across the river and smell the opening. And I've seen them have the wind blowing towards the opening and they watch the opening and smell the water. And on some oxbows, they bed on both winds, and some of them they just blow with the wind blowing in them. Depends on how they lay out for beds. But you can look at the beds and see what they're doing. They're either smelling or they're watching that land bridge where the danger will come from. What ruins an oxbow is usually if there's boat traffic or kayak traffic or something on the river quite a bit. Even if it's like once every couple of weeks, I mean, that's probably too much for a deer to want to bed there. But if it's the type of creek that's all cluttered and stuff, or nobody really uses it for navigation of any sort, those are the ones that generally have the best bedding on those oxbows.
When you find these oxbows, that you got a deer camp there fairly regular, is it pretty common that there's a crossing of the river right there somewhere?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found escape routes through the river, and I've actually seen them go through deep water in there to bed.
Hey everybody, if you like the channel, make sure you subscribe right here. And if you like the clips, I got 2 more options for you. 2 options right here. Subscribe right here. See you guys.